Welcome back, everybody. Time for another daily challenge video. Let's try and get to the top of the leaderboard. Today we are confronted by the suitable opossum. I'm sure a formidable opponent, but we only have one of them, so they didn't do so great either. 5 VPs, and we're only on a 4-player board, so I think we should be able to take that down. Let's go a little bit relaxed here and start the game. So loading in. Let's pause. Get our UI adjusted here. Oh, that's a little zoomed in. So yeah, no ore on this map at all, really. It's almost as low as you can get. Decent wood, decent brick, decent ore, decent wheat. So this spot's going to go pretty quickly. I think I might just grab it right off the bat and see if we can't. Oh, shoot, someone grabbed it. Okay, we're going over here. Okay, grab that spot, which is great. So we need some wheat. And if we're doing ore wheat sheep, I might grab just this spot right here. See how long I can wait for it. Probably not much longer. Ah, too greedy. I guess we'll go here as a backup. This seems fine. It's got better ore anyway. And a really good start. We do have 12K in debt, which means we do need to pay that down a little bit. Let's try and get down to 10K in debt. When you're 10K in debt, you're skipping 1 out of every 10 turns of income, which is fine for now. We should focus on getting a city. To pay that $2,000 to get 10K in debt, we're only, instead of being 2 turns out of the 10 is skipped, only 1 turn out of 10 is skipped. Meanwhile, someone else has already gotten to a city. We're getting close because we have some decent. Oh, why is the wood so expensive? There's decent wood on this board. Oh, we're the only ones on wood, except for orange here. So I might want to sell out of that before we go over our resource limit here. And we can afford the city right here. Excellent. Should we go for a second city? Or should we grab a settlement spot? We have a road already. We might as well go here and grab, this spot, get a lot of wood, and then go to the 3-to-1 port. I think that's probably a good play. What are we missing? Enough wheat. If we sell out of some of this stuff, I think we should be able to afford it. Excellent. And we are getting a lot of wood now. The price of wood is pretty expensive still, which is great. That's going to fund us to do quite a bit of stuff. And can we afford our next settlement? I think so. Bam. Now we can use that 3-to-1 port on the wood, which will keep the wood price high. We're also just getting a ton of wood. So much, and now we might consider paying the debt, because if you think we're going from 9 income turns to 10 income turns, that's an increase of about 10%. Whereas if we upgrade to this settlement, to that city, does that increase 10% or not? I'm not actually sure, but I think it's probably actually better to do the city still. So we're going to take our wood and get some ore for it, and basically so we don't crash the price, because it'd be nice to keep everyone out of wood if we can. We're at 5 victory points. Should we start getting longest road? Because wood's so expensive and brick's so cheap. We could probably afford to make a play for longest road here, because we've got enough of each of them. There's 4. We can do 5 for longest road. Our boat is backwards. I noticed randomly they'll go backwards, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. We almost have enough for the city. We do. Let's plop that down. And let's take longest road here. Going this way, I guess. So we're at longest road. We're at 8 VPs there. I think we're doing pretty well. What should we do for the win? I guess do another settlement. We can sell it here and probably afford a settlement. Yep. Get some sheep income going, and then 1 more city, or a dove card for the win. Oh, road builder. That doesn't help us too much, other than we could just build our next settlement up here. And that is the game. All right, so that was pretty dominating right there. I think going for that early spot on the ore worked out well, and for some reason no one else had wood. I think that was just luck on my part that none of the AIs except for this 4 wood, and they spent it, building buildings. Keeping the price high, using that 3-to-1 port to keep it high, I think worked really well. And yeah, let's see how it ended up. Yeah, 53% of VPs, so that was a pretty dominating game there. So that was the game. Feel free to join us on the leaderboard. You can find a link to the game below. We're still in alpha, so just kind of free to play. You can join the Discord to give any feedback. You can also wishlist on Steam, and we'll catch you in